What's going on, guys? J-Bomb with Bones and Stones, flying solo today. Want to get started looking at day 3 of the Commander Master spoilers. Hopefully, we're starting to see some better stuff in here. Getting started, we got Ashnod's Altar, sacrifice a creature, gain 2 colorless mana, and it's a 3-dropped artifact, so it's not a bad card. Treasure Nabber, alright, 3-drop. Whenever an opponent taps an artifact for mana, gain control of that artifact until the end of your next turn. 3-2. Not bad. I do like the goblin cards that have been coming out so far. I'm just so torn with the price of the set so far. Hopefully, I feel a little bit better about it after going through some of these. But the goblins, I'm pretty into. Teferi, Temporal Archmage. I don't really love planeswalkers. I mean, there's some of them, and I get it. They absolutely have their uses, but we got a 6-drop here. You get an emblem with you may activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers you control on any player's turn, anytime you can cast an instant. That's pretty good, but man, is that pricey. Smothering Tithe. Alright, whenever an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2 mana. If the player doesn't, you create a treasure token. 4-drop. Got a little bit of some planes action in there. Reliquary Tower. You have no maximum hand size. I like the artwork. I wish we got a better preview for it, but you also get to tap it for a colorless mana, so not a bad land there at all. The Great Henge. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among your creatures you control. Okay, and then you can also tap it. You gain 2 life. Whenever a non-creature token enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on, draw a card. Heloid, Sun Crowned, Indestructible. Love anything with Indestructible. 3-drop, 5/5. As long as you have your devotion to what is less than 5, Heliod isn't a creature. Interesting. Balan, Wandering Knight. Looks pretty cool. Looks a little bit like Pumpkinhead from the Elden Ring. He gets first strike and has double strike as long as there are 2 or more equipments are attached to him. And there's a good amount of equipment spoiled so far, so I like playing that way too. So I just can't get the price out of my head. Anna Fenza Kin Tree Spirit. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, bolster 1. Okay. Vandal Blast. Destroy target artifact you don't control. Overload for 4. And a red. You may cast this spell for its overload cost. Alright, not bad. Queen Marchesa. Death Touch and Haste. Death Touch, I'm a big fan of it. I like Death Touch and Toxic. I had a lot of fun with Phyrexia Draft. So I'm a sucker for anything that's got Death Touch. When Queen Marchesa enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Look at that, you guys. Beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent is the Monarch, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token. Okay, with Death Touch and Haste. That's not bad. A little tough to get out. 4-drop. You need 3 different schools of mana there. Yisan the Wanderer Bard. Put a verse counter on Yisan. Search your library for a creature card. The mana value equal to the number of verse counters on Yisan. Put it onto the battlefield. If you can keep them out, that could be pretty useful, especially only being a 3-drop. Pure Steel Paladin. Whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Alright, 2-drop, 2/2. Champion's Helm. Equipped creature gets +2/+2, and as long as the equipped creature is legendary, it has hexproof, which is pretty solid. There is a number of like wipes and cards in that have been spoiled so far that don't target a specific creature. So if you're drafting with this, that'll make it interesting. Morphin the Boundless. I like this artwork. It's very not magic askew. Gives me Majin Buu vibes a little bit, but like if Majin Buu was kind of like out of a horror movie. But he is a legendary creature. It does cost 7, 6/6, and spells of a chosen type you cast cost 1 or less to cast. That's all right. That's pretty useful. That's actually super useful. Let's see what Grenzo Havoc Razor does for us. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, choose 1. Go target creature that player controls, or exile top card of your player's library until the end of the turn. You can cast that card. Yeah. Hammer of Nazan, legendary artifact. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may attach an equipment to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2 and 0, and has indestructible. Got some more destructible. It does have a pretty high equip cost though. Zet Alpa. Alpa? Primal Dawn. Flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. That's what I'm talking about. Elder Dinosaur, 8-drop. But pretty freaking sweet. Mangara, the Diplomat. Got lifelink, of course. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more of those creatures are attacking you and your planeswalker control, you get to draw a card. Actually, I don't know if I've seen a bunch of lifelink in here yet, you guys. Grenzo Havoc Razor. Again, I don't know why he showed back up in here, but we'll just skip right back over him. I think we're getting different versions of some of the cards because yeah, Yulmog's already been out. This is I kind of like this. It's like I said, it's not magic askew, but it still looks pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything else cool. Bale Dragon. I like this artwork a lot. Flying. Whenever Bale Dragon deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to each creature the player controls for 6/6 and a 7-drop. Oran Frostfang. Oran Frostfang. I like Fastfang. I'm going to call him Fastfang. Loyal Retainers. Sacrifice Loyal Retainers. Return target legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only during your turn before attackers are declared. Meekest Unhallowed. I feel like I've already seen... oh, wait. Here we go. Today's big one. Demonic Tutor. I did see this one. I saw it like on Twitter, I think, or something. Mr. Klug told me. But, yeah, so Demonic Tutor got spoiled. It does get the fancy borderless, all, full artwork, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Stormkiln Artist. Gets +1 and 0 for each artifact you control. And whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a treasure token. That's pretty slick. I like the artwork we're getting here. Everything has so many variants. It's so crazy. 4-drop, haste, Rockamar. All right. Another Planeswalker with a devastating cost here at the end. Create a colorless equipment. Artifact named Strongfort Blade. It has indestructible. Equipped creature gets +5/+5 and double strike. Good golly gosh. With an equip of 0. Tempt with Vengeance. Tempting Offer. Righteous Confluence. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to choose 3 and gain 15 life, you guys. You can literally choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Gain 5 life 3 times for 15, and you're only paying 5 to do it. And you can exile an enchantment too. All right. I think we're starting to run back into the stuff we've already looked at. So tell me what you guys think. I mean, the spoilers today were definitely a little bit better. I'm still not feeling like, I mean, obviously, Demonic Tutor is going to be some money. And there's some money cards in here, some $10, $20, $30 cards. But it's just, I don't know. The first 2 days were kind of disappointing. I personally told Mr. Klug, it's probably going to heat up as the spoilers keep coming out. I don't think it would be a good idea to spoil the best cards in the set right away. And, I mean, obviously, Jewel Lotus is in there, too. And they still at the bottom. I don't even know if they're at the bottom anymore. Yeah, see, there's... yeah, we got our bottom cards down here. I mean, there's some good stuff here that came out right out the gate. So they're going to have something in the tank to hype people up still. And I personally want to choose to believe that Demonic Tutor is not going to be the best thing that they're able to pull out. I mean, there's some cool stuff. Definitely some cool-looking variants. And some cool looking treatments. I will give them that. So, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.